If I had to identify the single most consequential long-term foreign policy challenge facing the United States, it would be the rise of China as a comprehensive strategic competitor. Let me lay out why. China has become the world's second largest economy, and by some measures, already the largest in purchasing power parity terms. It is the world's largest manufacturer and exporter. It is a formidable military power whose capabilities in the Western Pacific now rival American power in that region. And it is an increasingly assertive actor in international institutions and norms. Under General Secretary Xi Jinping, the Chinese Communist Party has consolidated domestic political control to a degree not seen since Mao. It has pursued an aggressive campaign to assert Chinese sovereignty over disputed territories in the South China Sea. It has increased military pressure on Taiwan through air and naval incursions, and it has pursued global economic influence through the Belt and Road Initiative, which has financed infrastructure in developing countries across Asia, Africa, and Latin America. The most potentially explosive flashpoint in US-China relations is Taiwan. Taiwan is a self-governing democracy of approximately 24 million people. It has been governed separately from mainland China since 1949 and has developed robust democratic institutions, a prosperous economy, and a central role in global semiconductor supply chains. TSMC produces the world's most advanced chips, which are essential to virtually every consumer electronic device and military system on Earth. China regards Taiwan as a renegade province that must eventually be reunified with the mainland by force if necessary. The United States maintains a policy of strategic ambiguity, neither formally recognizing Taiwanese independence nor explicitly committing to defend Taiwan militarily, while providing Taiwan with defensive arms under the Taiwan Relations Act of 1979. The combination of three factors makes the Taiwan Strait one of the most consequential potential flashpoints in contemporary geopolitics. China's growing military capabilities, its demonstrated willingness to use force against Hong Kong's democratic institutions, and the economic importance of Taiwan's semiconductor industry. If Taiwan fell, or even if its semiconductor production were disrupted, the global economy would suffer severe damage almost overnight. Now the U.S. policy response. Both the Biden and Trump administrations pursued increasingly competitive postures toward China, maintaining and expanding Trump first-term tariffs on Chinese goods, restricting Chinese access to advanced American semiconductor technology, and expanding U.S. military presence and alliance relationships in the Indo-Pacific through vehicles like the AUKUS Security Partnership, United States, United Kingdom, Australia, and the Quad, United States, Japan, India, Australia. The fundamental challenge of U.S.-China policy, though, is that the two countries are simultaneously deeply economically interdependent and engaged in a strategic competition that has elements of the Cold War with the Soviet Union, but is far more economically intertwined than that earlier rivalry. The Soviet Union had its own economic bloc. China is integrated into the global economy in ways that decoupling, let alone open conflict, would devastate everyone. Managing that paradox is the central foreign policy challenge of our era.